Hello, my lovely little Titans, and welcome to another Hangout. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope everybody had a pretty good week. Mine was fairly standard. Oh, I see hearts. I love that. Thank you, whoever did that. Space Glitch! Good to see you. Hello, Wolf. Yeah, not too bad. How about yourself? Hi, Era. Hi, Mike. Wow, off to a great start. How is everybody? What has everybody been up to? Thrilling. Seen Obsession. No, I've heard good things though. Don't spoil it for anybody, but give us your analysis on it, Mike. Give me one sec. All right, let's see. I think Mike had a auto correction on your name, hun. Arrange my room and I order some new furniture. Yes, I saw that. A friend of mine sent me the link. That's pretty awesome. I'm glad they're making another Attack on Titan video game. It's been a while. Don't expect me to stream it. I do not have the setup for that. And my last game has been corrupted so bad I would have to restart from the very beginning on that, and God, I don't want to do that again. I've had to restart 3 times because of various reasons. I can't do it a fourth, guys. Sorry. I wonder if the next Attack on Titan game is going to integrate stuff from the, by integrate I mean like import things or your character from the previous games. I'm 31. Doesn't matter. Damn, Era. Seriously, just write, like, at this point, his stories is going to be written through the lore. I think that's awesome, though. That's true dedication to the craft. I love it. Damn. Well done. Well done, Era. But yeah, regarding the game, I don't know if I'd even get it. It looks cool. It looks very similar to the other ones, which is nice that they're at least keeping some consistency, I guess, with the style. But as far as playing it, yeah, as far as playing it, probably not. I don't even have the time to watch the shows I want. And I could look. I can't even like say I could play them on a computer and then do work or whatever because my daughter is around, so she'd see the screen and I kind of want to watch what's happening. So she could see it because most of the shows I want to watch are when she can't for one reason or another. Being a grown up with a kid is just, you know, you don't think about those things when you have a kid, and then you have a kid, and then you're like, oh, I've got to think about those things. And thinking about those things is, yeah, like down to the music they listen to, the movies they see, the shows they watch, all of that. You don't really think about it, and then it hits you, and you're like, oh, yeah, I gotta think about that now. And then you go, what the hell were my parents thinking when they let me watch whatever when I was however old? I'm like, that was a little young. That was a little young. It's like I let my daughter watch the movie Hellboy. I've watched that movie tons of times. I know it's not that bad, but I wasn't sure how she'd react. Um, I think the first time I let her watch it, we made she was more scared of Ghostbusters than she was Hellboy. The first time we watched Hellboy, she was kind of into it, kind of not. She was like bouncing around. She was a little, I think she was 5, and then she turned 6, and then we watched it again. She loved it. She still like we've watched the first one and the second one, and she likes them. And it's actually remotely child appropriate given everything else that kids could watch. Hello. And yes, like I said, I watched it before. I wouldn't have let her watch it if it was like super bad. Um, but she watched it and she loved it and watched the second one and loved it. And then we watched Ghostbusters, which is like is marketed kind of in a way as as a kids movie to a point. Like we all watched it as kids because it's a funny movie. Jokes that went over our head, obviously, and stuff like that. But she was scared of that one. She didn't want to finish it. We made it about halfway through, and she just didn't want to watch it. Oh, thank you, Dutch. That's very sweet of you to say. I'll pick number 7, Era. And I'm not doing anything controversial political way, so that's why that comment got removed because no, that's not cool. Hi, Jennifer. Good to see you again. Oh, thank you, Dutch. I'm good, Jennifer. How are you doing, sweetie? Where am I from? I'm from the United States. Oh, that's good, Jennifer. I'm glad to hear that. Hey, Mike, you have kids. Do you let your kids watch certain things and not certain other things? How's the house coming together? Um, I have I've gotten things a little more organized. It's more like the surf. It's more like everything is pretty much getting into place. My dad is going to bring the missing the last little pieces of furniture that need to be put in here, my dining room table and my entertainment center, and then that's all done there. Then I need to install the bookshelf, which is an ongoing project at the moment. Um, let's see what else about the house. I need to hang up pictures. I'm planning that out because I forgot what pictures I even have. Like today, I was going through a box of them, and it was all these really cool Mass Effect. You know what? I'm gonna go grab one. I'm gonna grab one because I can't do it justice. I'll be right back. I lied. I got two. What did I miss? What did I miss? How was my day? My day was very good. Number 7. Oh, cool. Very cool. My house looks beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's been a long process to even get a house here, so I'm glad to have it. And I'm glad you think it looks so nice. I've been working very hard on that too. But yeah, I forgot I had these particular pictures, and they're beautiful, and I love them. And I'm like, where am I going to put them? Because I used to have them hanging in what was my office at my old house. So that's one of them. This is Femship from Mass Effect, the video game series. I got this off of Etsy. I think they're just wonderful. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've only been in the house not even a month. Oh wow, damn, Era, that's huge. I know autocorrect will always hate you, sweetie. I'm sorry. It seems to be your mortal enemy at this point. And then this is another one. But it just, I mean, they look so awesome. Same character, just different angles. But yeah, it's like I forgot I had these. So planning around how to hang that, planning around how to hang that is just like, oh my god. Cool painting. Thank you. Yes, they are. I have more of different characters from this video game series. I love the Mass Effect series, and I love Dragon Age series. They are both by the same company, developer, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know anymore. BioWare. They also made Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the video game, which then turned into an MMO. And yeah, love the color wallpaper. Right? It's so awesome. It makes me happy. It's the color that just makes me happy. But yeah. So lots of things to think about, especially in how to hang these. I have quite a few of them. And I was like, originally when I had them, they were all in my office. They were hanging in my office. And now I'm like, my office is in my living room. And the only place I could hang them feasibly is like above my desk. I can give you guys a shot of the area above my desk. Because up there, but I don't want to like try to maneuver that because this is my desk. Like it's an L-shaped desk that I would have to try to figure out how to like it's just I don't really know if that's a safe option. And I have so many of the pictures. I don't know if they'd all fit there. Yeah, it's a thing. You like it's not a thing you think about until you're in the moment doing it, and then you're like, crap. Yes, I did like the lore era. It's very good. Am I single? Yes. Sorry if you said this already, but what type of movies are you into? And cool desk. Thank you for the compliment on the desk. Moon, I even got myself. I know L-shaped desks are the best. I love them. I can't live without them. I can't ever go back to a normal desk. But to answer your question, Dutch, I like fantasy, sci-fi movies. Um, I guess I don't know if comic book movies are a thing. I like those to a point because they are good. I'm not saying specifically Marvel either. I like a lot. I like DC a lot, mostly the Nolan verse Batman. But the Robert Pattinson Batman was pretty good too. It's really weird. I can just like we can say there's been that many different versions of Batman that we can pick based on the actor rather than the movies themselves. Oh, okay, Jennifer. But thank you so much for popping in. It was so good to see you. Oh, hopefully next time you can stay a little longer. It's always fun to chat with you. Good choice, yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, the Nolan vs. Batman is probably my favorite. It's really good. But I also like mafia movies. Um, I like historical fiction movies. I can't really say I have one type of movie I like or one particular style. It's just kind of like with books, whatever just kind of like tickles my brain on the right way. I like it. Like I like the movie Marie Antoinette with Kirsten Dunst, but I also will sit down and watch Goodfellas on repeat. So they have like nothing in common, but they're very good and they satisfy a different part of my brain. That's awesome, June. Hello, Mr. 1000. I'm gonna be right back. I made tea and it's been steeping for way too long. All right, let me see. Oh, damn. Nice, Era. Nice, Era. It's all right. Autocorrect just it's autocorrect. But yeah, you just think this stuff out, Era. At this point, I think you've like written your whole series without even really trying. Tea is awesome, not gonna You're right. Yeah, I prefer tea to coffee, 99% of the time. Unless the coffee is like mixed in with something ridiculously sweet and I never have to taste the coffee flavor. I just get the benefit of the caffeine. Oh, no problem, Dutch. I completely understand. It's everybody's in a different time zone, but I'm so glad you were able to come and it was so nice to meet you. I hope you get to come and hang out with us again sometime. Of course. Of course. Always welcome. I would like to know what is causing the weird glare on my camera. Because it's like this little dot right there. I have no idea what's causing it. Nice, Sarah. I'm scared to touch the screen and do anything. Because it's like, it's not, I don't know if it's a screen problem or what, because it's showing up on the computer too. So I'm like, I don't know what it is. Real quick, I'm going to wipe this, see if it fixes it. No, but it made everything look like it has astigmatism. Give me one sec. I go to fix one problem and I make it infinitely worse. Oh my god, that's just honestly the story of my life. I am 31. And I'm going to try this one more time. Give me one sec. I don't know how that worked. And it still didn't fix the original problem. So it's a glare from something, and I don't know from what. This really is just my life. Nice, Era. Very cool. You're just putting in all the, like I said, at this point, I think you have your whole story written. It's just a matter of getting it all down in the right order. I was so zoned out. What the hell happened? I went to fix this little tiny glare on my screen that I'm not sure where it's from, but it's even showing up on my computer. And I thought it was on the camera, so I moved and cleaned the camera and it caused this. So now everything looks like it does when I'm driving at night. And I had to laugh at it because because yeah, that's just my life. That's just really how my life is. It's just like try to fix one thing, I make it infinitely worse, and then I still didn't solve the original problem. Wishing stars is a good way to look at it. I just wish I knew it was causing the glare. Because it's just a tiny little dot, and I don't know what it is. Because there's nothing around me that would glare like that, I don't think. No. Oh, it's the light behind me. Okay, because if you look, the dot goes away when I do that. Okay, interesting. Weird, but interesting. I mean, at this point, I'm not going to discount much of anything in life. Shit, we haven't even explored most of the ocean, so who knows? There could be anything there or anywhere else. Faith dust and a little pixie dust. Faith, trust, and a little pixie dust. Oh my god, I get this fucking list. Yep, my life. My fucking life. Just have to laugh because if you don't, you cry. And what's the fun in that? But it's funny you say that because in my kitchen I have my Peter Pan uh, Disney picture. I have a bunch of pictures that were puzzles that I turned into pictures because, you know, once you make a puzzle, you don't really want to break it down. So I didn't. Um, I just turned them into pictures, and one of them is of that scene from Peter Pan. Do you believe in aliens? I believe it is very naive of us to think that we would be the only intelligent life in the universe. Maybe the only intelligent life in our little solar system, maybe. But you know, who knows? We're not even. I don't even know if we could really classify ourselves as intelligent anymore. Well, you can laugh so hard you can cry. True, very true. I've done that before. I've actually done that before several times. It's just one of those things. Oh yes, we got a Mary Poppins reference. Remember, guys, we can't be doing that too much, or YouTube might shut down the stream again. Bastards. God, I'm getting so sick of everything. And it's so hard not to become jaded. Maybe I am. I don't know. I, for some reason, have faith that everything will soon right itself. It's like, will it though? Will it? But I guess that's where the faith, trust, and pixie dust comes in. Nice, Era. Am I planning on anything this summer? Not really. Um, I wanted to go to the Ren Fair, but I can't get anybody to go with me other than my daughter, but you know, she kind of has to. Um, I wanted to do that, but that's only June. July, I have no idea. August, same thing. I know in September, that's when school starts, and that's going to be interesting. Um, yeah, between now and then, I have no idea. Trying to figure out stuff to do. It's hard when you work and you have your kiddo at home and you can't take her and do anything, so she has to try to entertain herself. So you have to try to get the things to entertain her, and then your weekends are like when you have to do everything else. Cool, Era. Yeah, it does. But who knows? Maybe that'll change. I don't know. I'm hoping to start volunteering at like the local library and stuff and see how that goes, but that would only be 2 hours out of my week. Philippines is beautiful nature. I've heard. I've never been to the Philippines, but I've heard it's very pretty there. I wish traveling wasn't such a pain in the ass and so expensive. Live at Mars. Oh, gotcha era. Very cool. Yeah, well, travel is expensive all the way fucking around. Even local travel is freaking expensive. Bye, Mr. 1000. It was so good to meet you. I hope you're able to come again and chat with us. Hello. Welcome to the chat. We're currently discussing the plight of travel in general, I guess. Bye. I was saying that travel is very expensive, even locally. Yeah, I'm kind of over it. Like, why does even going local places have to be so expensive? Oh, nice, Era. I like that. Okay, Mr. 1000, you do what you need to. Traveling is great till the bill's at it. Yeah, traveling's great till you get the bill at the end. So you see your credit card statement. Yeah. Then you realize that card is not money. Oh, I'm sure you do. I'm sure that's yeah. Unfortunately, I can't do that. I have a child, so cycling's not a great option when you have when you have to, you know, run errands and buy a lot of stuff and all that good stuff. And then when you travel, it's like you kind of bring a whole production with you, even just locally. Um, Going interstate or I guess international would be even worse. I would love to. I would love to be able to take my daughter to different places and let her experience things, but it's so freaking expensive. I don't have a credit card, but I do pay. Oh, yeah. Like, it doesn't matter. Credit card, debit card, cash, pays you, like any of it. It just adds up, and you just realize at the end your money is not as infinite as you think it is. For whatever reason, when people travel, they think money is infinite and they can spend it on whatever they want. Just no. It's not. The money that you left with is the same money that you're spending now, and you still have to go back, and you'll go back with less of that money. The best things in life are free: public parks and just hiking with kids. Fair, yeah, you're not wrong. But also, it costs time, and time is not a thing I have a lot of on a day-to-day basis to do things like that. I know it's one of those you have to be intentional with your time things, but it's just, yeah. Yeah, and then like the most random things will be memories for your kids. It won't even be like the big moments you thought it would be. It'll be something dumb like not dumb in like the sense of it's so little like it just doesn't even really make more than a blip on your own radar. But it's something for them. It's like a core memory, like the time you let them have um, ice cream for dinner or whatever. Um, or when like some disaster happened and it was funny to them, and it's like to you it was like a horrible moment, but to them it was like the funniest shit ever, and they look back on it and laugh, and you look back on it and go, kids also remember the achievement. Yep, that's true too. I wish I could spawn $1 million with a snap, dude. Yes, like, yeah. Oh my god, dude, yeah, it's all those things take time, energy, everything you have to physically give, that all of those jobs take it from you, and then you still have to work your normal job to get the money to spend, to provide, to be able, oh god. It's just a really crappy cycle. It does. And I really hate it when people are like, because, people will say they want more money, and people are like, oh, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't wish for that. Okay, Mr. 1000, see ya. And people are like, don't wish for more money. Be grateful for it. I'm like, no, no, no. I want more money because with my money, I may not be able to buy happiness, but I can buy time back from whatever, and then I can use that time to do things that make me happy. So then I can, essentially like buy happiness because you can buy back your time. A little bit of time to yourself is sometimes, yeah, but it's so rare, especially when you're the only parent doing anything. I hate it when people say you gotta make time. Like, yeah, yep, gotta make time. Okay, give me a few more hours in the day and I can make time. Yes, that is very true. Very true, chaos. You can't buy him happiness, but you can still have a lot of worldly problems with money. People seem to forget that money can be more than just something you hoard and use to buy ridiculous things. There should be 30 hours in a day. I agree. And you should only work 8 of those, not more. That's very true. That is very true, chaos. 2 hours 35. Oh, nice. Okay, wow, that's really cool war era. I love it. Wait, my mom said the best emojis. No, I stole my mom's. I wish work was 1 hour a day, maybe even a minute. That'd be nice. Honestly, if all my work came in at the same time and it didn't increase from there, I'd be done in an hour probably. Like that's just how I work. I could get it all done probably if I got every single task that I get throughout my day in like the same hour, I could get it done. But no. No, because that's not how my life works. Oh, I love all the little emoji things floating right now. I love it. It makes me so happy to see. I don't know why. It's kind of like, oh, there they are. They float into your space. I like that era. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. You need money to do everything, but in order to do that, to get the money, you have to spend time, and that takes away from use like whatever you wanted to use the money for in the first place. It's really sad. It really shouldn't be like that. I don't know exactly how we could fix that. I have ideas, but live at work and home is part time. Yeah, I would say working from home is the solution, but I don't think fixes part of the problem because even when you're home and working, you're still working, and that takes it away. What is your opinion about getting a tattoo? I have no problem with people getting tattoos for themselves. For me personally, I'm kind of like I would like like the idea of a tattoo is pretty cool. But with my luck, I'd probably get some horrific allergic reaction to the ink or an infection of sorts. Just that's just my luck. Um, so I'm not gonna do it. It's just, yeah, one of those things. I would love to. I just can't get over that in my head of like, if you do that, you're probably gonna be allergic to the ink because I've got I'm just that kind of person that gets allergies to weird shit or or doesn't know and then it happens and it's like, oh crap. So I just kind of not. I feel you. I feel you, Rob. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm following that too. Oh man. I wonder what kind of tattoo that could be. I mean, I'm sure everybody has a stupid tattoo somewhere or a tattoo somebody has deemed as stupid. Exactly, Mr. Yep, you get it. You get it, Mr. 1000. I want a band-aid randomly on me with a life goal. Getting a boo-boo. I mean, why not? Like, I get your wife wouldn't be happy about it, but it if it's something you'd be happy with having on their body for the rest of your life, I guess. Just get it, I guess. I don't know. I'm not giving you life advice, dude, but it's harmless. It's kind of funny and harmless. But I forgot the thing I said about the walls. Like every wall has 4 districts, and you're at the main capital. How many are there? And here's the life. Oh, okay. Don't tell her that, Rob. She'll take you even less seriously. You definitely won't be wanting any arguments. I like how much thought you're putting into this lore, Era. It's really good. You guys are hilarious. More floating emojis. Ah, I want to get another tat. How many do you have, Wolf? I think I know of like the one. Do you have more than the one? Oh, okay, just the one. My middle sister, the one that's after me, because I'm the oldest and there's 2 other sisters. Um, she has 2, and then my youngest sister has a lot. I don't remember exactly how many. I know they keep getting them. Bye. Oh, nice, Era. You have so many temporary tattoos, Rob. Funny. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah. Yeah. I wish I could have done it with them. I wasn't allowed to. I did it with stuffed animals instead, but I tried. I desperately tried to get my mom to let me, and she said no. But it's not like it's not like it would have been hurt at all. It was one of those. It's just putting him in a basket and pushing him down the aisle. Like, come on, it's not. Nobody's gonna get hurt doing that. I don't know why, but you give me the I know how to fold. um, is this the part where I tell you where I actually did learn how to fold a fitted sheet and I can do it? Do I need to go grab one as proof? Because I have. I'm not lying. I'll go get one. So this is my bundle, my sheets bundle. It's in the pillowcase. I suddenly forgot how to. No, I'm going to show you that I actually did fold it. I could probably fold it again. Which one? Yeah, this is it. This is the folded one. I can show you how I did it. It won't look good on camera. I'm just gonna be real with you on that one. I'm gonna go viral. But I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's probably not gonna look great on camera. Okay. There you go. I always get the sides confused, even when I put the damn things on the bed. There it is. Okay. Pinch and grab. It makes a kind of corner. And then you do the same thing to the bottom. You try anyway. And I'm sure everybody's probably laughing at me being serious about doing this, but you know, why not? I should probably do something on these streams besides just chat aimlessly. And they go, all y'all are fabulous. I did it the wrong way. There it is. There we go. So now that you've got it tucked like that, you can just fold it over to the other corners. It's not going to look pretty, but you know, it's still folded. Oh my god. Yeah, I know Kangaroo Jack. That movie's hilarious. in a weird, like, 2000s comedy way. Oh, there's the pillowcase. There's a second pillowcase. And it's all bundled back up. You guys are funny. Love it. Love the energy here. Yeah, it's still a server era. I think you're still a part of it. If not, just message me and I'll grab you an invite. You guys are great. Love it. And it was funny because everybody was like, I saw that thing on TikTok and all that when people were like, how do you fold fitted sheets and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, people really struggle with that because I've never had that struggle. Because my mom taught me how to fold fitted sheets when I was like 13. So that was just never something I really did. Like, I learned how to do it and did it. And I'm like, how do people not know how to do it? That was one of the most confusing things for me on TikTok. There were many, but that one was really confusing. I don't know. I have my server. That's where I'm going to do my later. Okay. That's cool, Era. Kind of me a video. Maybe I'll just clip this stream where that happened and then post that instead. Maybe that's what I'll do. Oh, Avatar 3. Okay. Life skills with moon. Oh my god. I have that set to 70 because it hasn't been getting very hot here where I live. The Discord on the Patreon. You're good, Era. Just let me know. It's not like blocked by Patreon. It's just invite only right now. I have a sweater on. I just get cold randomly. So I just keep it on. And sometimes I just get comfortable wearing them after I've worn them for a while. Because when I went outside today, it was like low 60s and windy. So it was cold. And I just was wearing it while I was out. And then I came home and I'm like, I'm comfortable. I'm not going to take it off. And then I will sit and get randomly cold. And I'm like, okay, well, gotta put it on now. Damn. Oh, she's been good. She's been good. Bought her a bike today because it was $15. And she's been wanting a bike. So win-win. The only problem is it requires some air to be pumped into it. And I don't have an air pump right now. I have to buy that. And she was very upset when I told her that, no, you can't ride your bike until the tire is inflated because, it actually has to be functional. And yeah, she wasn't really happy about that. And I'm like, you kind of want to be able to ride it, right? I'm not doing that right now. I don't have the air pump and it's 10:30 at night. It wouldn't happen. Nice. That is awesome. Uh-huh. I'd probably suck more at the latter than the former. What the hell kind of channel is this? Cosplay mostly. And my live streams are just a chance for my subscribers or just people who drop in to just kind of chat. I try not to talk about anything too terribly heavy. Sometimes it does go that way, sometimes it doesn't, but it's just a place to hang out and chill. Well, I'm glad you're having fun. That is the goal, ultimately. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you. I think I have people on here who are only subbed for the live streams anyway, so that's all good. As long as people have fun when they come to my channel, that's all that matters to me. My Sunday is looking like I've got housework to do. I have shit to do. You don't live too much. Okay. Yeah, I get that a lot from people. They just kind of like stumble, I guess, across whatever this is. And yeah, live streaming is just kind of fun, honestly. Especially when I have awesome people like y'all to talk to. It's always fun. That's why I call it the hangout of randomness, because I really don't ever know what's going to happen topic wise. Oh, I like that era. I like that. Oh, thank you, Mr. 1000. If you really want to score points for authenticity, just hand it to your wife. I mean, I know. I'm sorry. Yep, Era has been one of my longest subscribers. And I think Wolf too, and Mike, my other mod who was in chat earlier, is another one. They're all awesome. And I appreciate all of them. I appreciate all of my subscribers, new and old. It's just awesome to be growing a community in general. And I get to meet awesome new people. That's even better. Honestly, it's like this really is like what is keeping the channel going. It's just, you guys. If I did not have you guys, I probably would have ended the channel a long, long time ago. Cosplay moms are cool, different vibes from the regular moms. Well, I will say my daughter has very oh god, accurate Halloween costumes because I take it very seriously. I got rid of that one. I didn't like how it was. I didn't like it, so I got rid of it. I've I've ca I've removed a couple of videos that I just wasn't liking the vibe of, so I just took them down. My daughter would love your wife because one of my daughter's favorite movies is Nightmare Before Christmas. She loves it. It's on repeat around Halloween and into Christmas. I let her do it. I tolerate it. She also likes Hocus Pocus, so that kind of helps. She also likes Corpse Bride. My daughter has very interesting taste. I feel like she's what you would call a pastel goth. She would probably not wear all black all the time, cause but you know, she's got very goth taste, I guess. I have not let it get that far. My daughter probably would do that though. She would probably live for that. Probably should get her a Nightmare Before Christmas ornament though. Probably should do that so at least she can have something of that at Christmas time too. But anyway, my little Titans, I am going to go ahead and call. I hate Christmas, but I'd get one. You guys are awesome. Oh, yeah, I remember that vaguely. I said maybe. Yeah, that's not going to happen. But thank you so much for joining me. It was awesome meeting all of you and seeing all of you familiar faces. Thank you guys again so much for a wonderful live stream. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.